'89 Nissan Skyline R31. This was the generation that came right before the really famous generation that was the Godzilla, as made famous by the racing down in Australia. So this generation does get overshadowed quite a bit by the ones that came after it. Little known fact, this is the generation that actually brought in the RB20 and the RB engines into the Skyline lineage. And so prior to that, they were the L series engines, which were awesome. But that's kind of why I found this one kind of special, because this is really like a Series 0 RB20. In addition to that too, they're really neat too, because they still have a lot of those kind of boxy 80s stylings that you can find all over the car. Even on the inside, everything is very, very much squared off, even more so in the R30. But it does still have some of these very kind of revolutionary technologies that they started to come out in the early 90s. Now this car, when I bought it, it was off of an importer in Washington. They had picked it up from the original owner in Japan that had really just driven it around on the weekends, and you could tell by the shape it was into when I got it. I mean, the interior, the exterior, everything was just so nice. I mean, no kind of paint fade or anything, and the interior you could just tell it had been babied. And so when I got it, I really tried to keep that going, but also add a little bit of my own flavor in there too. So I tried to heighten the driver experience, just doing some mild suspension stuff and just making it a fun place to be. And over the years, it's been just that. You know, it's taken me to California multiple times, no issues. I've never had anything break down on me. And it is a kind of a plain Skyline in a lot of ways compared to the ones that are really popular. It is, in my opinion, one of the more special ones because I think it's a great representation of some of these underdog Skylines that do tend to get overlooked, like the 4-doors, the non-R32, 33, 34s, non-turbo. That's another thing too. This car is not turboed, and so at first I was kind of bummed about that, but I decided to embrace it and enjoy it, and I think I've done just that. I found a nice set of headers off of an R32 NA that I think bring out some of the characteristic of the car, that kind of raw RB20 sound. Without the turbo whistle, it still sounds pretty good in my opinion. So anyways, that's it.